is also the law of three. Okay, and it comes in like this. You've got one upward pointing triangle and one downward pointing triangle having to do with the physical aspect. In other words, you condense from the unseen worlds into a physical form. And the upper triangle, you have this kind of rising aspect in yourself of the soul and spirit, soul and spiritual aspect. And in someone where the eagle has not captured the serpent and the lion has not captured the bull, you get this separation. You've got a unlinked triangle, right, where these two are still in their natural conditions. You've got a soul and spirit that really can't hear or access the aspects of the physical body. Undeveloped state, like in this diagram here, they're just kind of connected at the center because of the aspect of it. But when you begin a personal development journey and the eagle begins to devour the serpent and the lion begins to devour the bull, these two merge forces. Right? It's not only a domination or a dominance, I should say, but also a feeding. And so then you get this idea of this combination of the two, like that, the law of six aspect to it. Really, in this state, you can't say I. You can't say I to something because I represents unity. You can say we, right? That's a first good step. Part of the aspect of this work is, except for what you radiate, which means that someone would have to have a tuning fork to your radiation. No one should really know what you're doing. No one should be able to detect the difference in you versus someone else, except for what you radiate. Right? They need to have a sensitivity to what you radiate to be able to know that you have some content within you. But this separation is just like I've said before, no one is developed or no one is born already developed.
Yeah.
Even if one reincarnates, all it means is that they have a heretic propensity towards things, towards ways and means. That's it. They're not born developed. No one has ever been born developed. They might have some tuning forks, but again, you actually have to work them, don't you? If you're born with a sense of clairvoyance or the ability to see electrically, it means you got there in a previous time. Yeah. But you still need to work it because you're not going to understand meaning first and foremost, because most people can't. And so here, I'll put it like this. You're born with vision. You're born with the ability to see things. But without your parents saying tree, car, squirrel, actually identifying these things for you over and over and over again, if you didn't grow up with that, you would have no way to make meaning out of it.
Yeah.
You really wouldn't. Right? This is the whole kind of power of language in there. So people are born here like this. And I only separated this because just to visually make it a bit easier to see the difference between the two. It's not like they're completely disconnected. Otherwise, you wouldn't be a human. I mean, you just wouldn't have those aspects to yourself, and you'd be leading two lives, wouldn't you? Okay. Does that help?
It does.
Yeah. All right.